Welcome to this short overview video of the MAP 1.7 update. I'm Nigel Galt, the Managing Director of Olympic Limited, the company behind MAP, and also the Senior Developer. We thought with the 1.7 release that we would start to do one main overview video. The reason for this is that with the next 2 or 3 releases, as well as adding new functions to MAP, we're also going to be adding some improvements to existing functions from comments and suggestions that we've had back from current users. So we wanted to actually try and address all of that in one video rather than having smaller independent videos for each thing. So this is the first of these types of videos. So MAP 1.7, the major addition that we've got for 1.7 is the addition of a new group which is called Map Tools. In this group we've basically added a character map for 1.7 version, and the character map, I'll just go up here and show you, which is located here. What this does is it enables you to get quick access to the character map application that comes with the Windows OS. This is going to help enable you to get special characters into your topic text and topic text notes, and it's also going to enable access to all system fonts and not just those listed in MindManager. So basically with the character map, it allows you to enable to use common fractions, you can get access to copyright and trademark symbols among others, and you've also got access to things like wingdings and webdings, which are small graphical elements that you can also utilize in your text fonts. It also gives you access to non-standard font types. For example, on this map, this particular font is called Software Game Keys, which gives obviously key definitions of certain functions on the keyboard. This is something that doesn't actually display in my list of MindManager available fonts, but is available through the character map. So basically, when you've got a topic selected, the character map is available. Once you click that, it will then enable the Windows character map to come into view, and then from this point you're obviously able to then select different characters and add them to the clipboard so that you can then utilize them in your map. Once the character map's been opened, it will obviously remain open as an application, and each time you want to get to it, you can simply just click the character map icon and it will bring it into view, ready for you to utilize. Obviously this gives you the ability now to use different types of symbols as well, which before have been quite fiddly to get into topic text unless you actually know the ASCII shortcodes that you can use on the keyboard. So again, very simple addition to map, that's something that enables you to map better and faster than you currently are able. So that's the main addition for 1.7. We've also got what we call a minor addition. This is an addition to the map sweep command, and basically what we've added here is the clean bullets. So the clean bullets command basically enables you to clean bullets from lists where you've copy and pasted them. So for example, if I take a list in here in the text notes, if I now copy and paste those, they come in, and we had a request from users that said it would be great if we could remove the bullets. You are able to do this by selecting right click and then paste as unformatted text, but that's quite a few mouse clicks. So what we thought we'd do is that we'd add something to Map Suite which enables you to actually just select that text, click the button and clear it. Obviously this is available through the Map Suite defaults as well, so when you run a map sweep through the default command, which is the top section, it goes through and cleans the map of all your predefined topic elements, and the bullets is one of those that can be added to that in the settings as well. So it enables you to be able to use Control C and Control V quite quickly, and then once you've got all of your pasted content into the map, you can just run a map sweep and clean any bulleted items that have come in. So again, something simple, but it just helps you to use MindManager in a much faster way. So moving on to improvements, and there's several of these for 1.7. I think probably the major one is on fixed topic width. So fixed topic width, as you're probably aware if you're a user, enables you to force the width of topics so that you can get good alignment of each level. So what we've done is we've added a fine-tuning element to this, and what this enables you to do is to adjust both the width and the height in real time once you've actually applied a fixed topic width to a topic. This enables you to use different font styles and sizes, and it also enables you to use different topic shapes. So for example, if we look at this little small topic structure which is not aligned, the way that this now works is if we select the first level of topics that we want to use, what I do is I'm just going to select the default width. It doesn't really matter what that topic width is. The important thing is that it actually places the transparent image, which is what we use to force the width, onto each of the topics. Once that image is in place, what then happens is if you then select another topic, so for example I'm going to select both of these top two, when I click the top section of the fixed topic width command a second time, it brings up this custom fixed width control panel. Now what this allows me to then do is either enter a known width. Now I know that these were placed with 150 pixel width, so I'm going to add that in. And what that does is it pushes the topic width out, and once we have that, we can then fine-tune this. So as we go up and down, you can see the topics move in and out. What this is basically doing is adjusting the width of that transparent image 1 pixel at a time, which is the finest control that we can get. So what this means is that you're able to quickly apply a fixed topic width to your topics, and then you can fine-tune them. So it doesn't matter now what topic elements they have on it in regards to icons or progress icons and that kind of thing. It doesn't matter how many external elements they have, such as attachment icons or hyperlink icons, and it also doesn't matter what the topic's font style and size, and also the topic shape has, because you can individually fine-tune it. So for example, on these I can just basically take each one at a time, open up the control, and I can bring these in so that I get the topics basically where I want them to be. And if I just do that, just show you how that's working. That works in real time. Obviously you can, if you want, just type in a direct number into the control to get that alignment. So you can see that even with mixed topic text, a different shape on this bottom one, different topic elements, we're still able to get some very fine-tuned alignment on the next level. And this will work at any level as you work your way down, as long as you have a fixed topic width image in place. The other thing that this is helpful for as well is that you can now adjust the height. So if you look at the bottom topic in this selection, you can see that the topic text is not quite in line with the actual topic. It's not central. So what you can actually do is actually start to change the actual margin that's on the topic as well. So I know that if we change that by 1 pixel, we get the actual subtopic text to start to come in line with the center of the topic. And obviously we can choose to adjust that either top or bottom depending upon the location of the image. So with these controls, it really does give you a way of getting fine-grained movement over the topics in both relation to their height and to their width, so that you can make your maps look really well balanced. Okay, so moving on. We've also made an improvement to subtopic to notes. Basically these improvements are that we've removed the additional line break that was being placed at the beginning of the notes section once the command's activated. We've also adjusted the format so that notes appear under the topic text rather than alongside it or in line with it. And we've also provided the option to turn the topic level numbering on or off. So now, for example, this is an example of what we've used. This is the old output for this topic above, and you can see that we had an extra line break coming in here. The topic numbering's on, so basically the topic comes in with the topic heading 1, and then we had a notes precursor here, and then the notes ran on after that. What's happened with the new format is that that's now changed so that it will actually do this. So the topic numbering's on, it puts in the topic text for the main topic, and then the notes are placed underneath and run on from that point. So it gives it a much more formatted look and requires you to have less involvement in fine-tuning the output. The actual topic paragraph numbering can be changed in the settings. If you go into map settings now, under the general settings, you'll see here use numbering for subtopics to notes. If you turn that off, then obviously you get the same result but without the paragraph numbering or topic numbering. So again, something that's just a little bit improvement that's come from some feedback that we had from some of our users. Task panes. Task panes, for those who are not quite familiar with that one, if you've never used it, this is the function that allows you to select which task panes appear in your MindManager task pane selection on the right hand side, or on the left if you're using the left-handed interface. As you select the different task panes, you can choose whether they're actually in view. This can be useful, for example, if you're using MindManager with a projector and the resolution of the projector is not quite capable of giving you enough vertical area on the screen, and some of the task pane tabs disappear off the bottom. You can choose to turn off some of those that are not necessarily required for your session. Now previously these selections used to basically only last for the current session of MindManager. What we've now done is change that, so whatever selections that you make will now persist across your MindManager sessions, and whether you close your laptop or PC down, when you fire MindManager back up the next time, then whatever selections you've made will remain, and your task panes will reflect that. The only task pane that we haven't managed to be able to get to store its value for some reason is the database task pane, but we are looking into that, so as soon as we've got a fix for that, we'll release that in a future update. Another improvement was to the quick task function. What we've done here is we've added effort, which was one of the elements that wasn't included. The effort is now included, and so you can choose to assign that in your default settings as well. So again, in the map settings, if we go and have a look at the quick task, you can now see that you can set a predefined effort as well for your default quick task. So for example, now if we go in here, put that in, you can now see that effort comes along. If there isn't an effort, or if the effort matches the actual duration of the workday, so for example in this particular case, if the effort was 10 work days and the duration is 10 work days, then the effort will not display as it's the same. But if the effort and the duration are different, then the effort will be placed onto the topic. So that also had an effect as well on Task Painter. So Task Painter, which you may know, is used to basically enable you to block copy tasks from one topic to another. Obviously, as we've added the effort functionality to the quick task, we've also done this for Task Painter as well. So now when you copy a topic where effort is contained, then it will also be brought across when you use that Task Painter function as well. And finally, we're down to bug fixes. There's only one bug fix for this, and it is related to the quick task function. We had a report that no matter what people were setting the duration to in the default settings for the quick task, it was always coming in as work days, even when another unit had been selected. That's now fixed, so whatever duration that you now pick, that's what will be reflected when you use the quick task command on your default task. And a final note, which is something we've changed, basically in line with what we're doing here, is we've updated the help map for maps. So what you'll find now is when you look at the user guide, it's changed slightly, and you'll see that we've got used some icons. The more that we produce these updates and improvements, which, as I say, we're planning now for at least the next two immediate updates, which will be the May and the June update before we roll to a quarterly update for map. Then we thought if we created a nice little marker index in the help, it'll give you the ability to be able to quickly have a look at things. So for example, if you use MindManager's index function, you can come down to this group that's in this help map, and you can quickly see which particular things have been added. So for example, if we wanted to look at things that have been updated, I can say, okay, well, I know that these have been updated groups, which is show and hide's been updated. If I wanted to look at an updated function, and I say, okay, I quite particularly use quick task, what's that? I can quickly jump to this, and what we've done is we've updated all of the help and at the foot of each help section there's now an update and improvements area, which, as you can see here, then contains, I'll just move that out, then contains anything that we've added in the particular release. So for example 1.7 now for this in the quick task has what we've just been discussing, and also has this bug fix at the bottom as well. So that's where you'll find anything if a function has been updated in the help map. If you go to look at the overview for that function, scroll down to the bottom, and anything that gets added or improved or fixed will be listed in the order at which it's released in those notes. So that's about it for me. 1.8 will be out at some point towards the middle or the end of May. We're quite excited about 1.8. It's going to have some new functions that will help with managing custom properties and formulas and auto calcs. So we're really getting our teeth into that now, and as I say, hopefully that should be around about the midpoint in May, maybe the end of the third week of May. 1.7 is available now. Download it, have a play, let us know what you think, give us feedback through the website, and we hope that you continue to get as much enjoyment out of using map as we get for enabling and developing these functions that enable you to get the most out of MindManager. Thanks very much for watching.